Imagine being one of the wealthiest people in your city. You're either a high-ranking official or a major businessman. What could you afford? Probably one of the nicest homes in the area and access to all the information you could possibly need. But what would it take to keep that wealth? That would have been the thought process behind the upper echelon of ancient Ephesus. Today, we're going to show you how the wealthy lived here and what made Ephesus such a historic city. In Greek, this city is known as Ephesus. In Turkish, it's known as Ephes. However you know it as, this city was definitely a big deal. The Roman Emperor Hadrian came here after spending some time in Athens, and this temple behind me was built in his honor. Above the temple is a figure that's probably Medusa, also known as Gorgo. She was a female figure who, instead of hair on top of her head, had living snakes. She was put up here for protection, as it was thought that anyone who looked into the eyes of Medusa would instantly be turned into stone. Hey, I don't know about you, but I like some privacy when I'm pooping. The ancient Ephesian men felt differently, however, as they had very public toilets. The women would take care of their business in their own private chambers. But not to worry, the sewage system here was state of the art. There was running water to flush everything away. Yeah.
Nice. All right, this tour guide over here got to hang out with Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. How cool.
Wow, number one tour guide. Most mosaics we've seen have been either on the ceiling or on the wall. But the wealthy of Ephesus had so much money they had their mosaics on the ground and walked on top of them. Their neighborhood also had a gorgeous basilica that they had all to themselves. Yeah, so we're full-time travelers. So we left America about 5 months ago, went through the Balkans, we went to Greece, and now we're in Turkey, for our first time.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're just going to travel and document until we run out of money. So hopefully it's a long time until we run out of money. So just trying to grow the channel. We have Instagram and stuff like that too. So yeah.
Nice.
So you guys got any plans to travel at all?
Yeah, we're here like for 1 week.
Okay.
We have holidays.
Okay.
We have a normal school, but now we have holidays. We are here for 1 week in Izmir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They're from Istanbul, so
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
okay. Nice,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm imagining that's subscribe,
Yeah.
follow in Turkey.
It's German.
It's German.
I was born in Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everything new comes out the more we talk to you. All right, so you're born in Switzerland, you speak German, you're living in Istanbul, you're going to university, you also speak English. All right,
Wow.
you're too smart. It's so nice meeting you. Hope to see
Nice
in
meeting you.
Istanbul.
Enjoy, guys. Bye.
We use the internet anytime we have a question or want to find out more information on a subject. Surprisingly, the internet hasn't always been around. Back in the day, you had to go to the library to get a book or a scroll to find out more information on a topic. Tiberius Julius Celsus' son built this library in his honor. It hosts thousands of scrolls. Out front is a beautiful facade. It was a magnificent entrance for the third largest Roman library at the time. The entryway also had 4 female statues. They represented wisdom, goodness, thought, and knowledge. This theater had a capacity of 25,000 people. It hosted concerts, plays, and religious discussions. Acts 19 talks about the Apostle Paul's time here in Ephesus. While he was here, there was a riot. You see, his message about Jesus and the Holy Spirit, it didn't sit well with some people, especially those that made really good money selling silver shrines of Artemis and those that worshiped nearby in her temple. Paul told the people that gods made by human hands were not gods at all. So he came here and he tried to preach, but instead he found himself in the middle of a riot, with people screaming and chanting things such as, "Great is Artemis of the Ephesians." The Temple of Artemis is a 5-minute drive from the ruins at Ancient Ephesus. It was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. There's not much left here to see today, but at one point people would come from great distances to worship Artemis in her temple. This raised a lot of funds for the Ephesians. Paul wrote a letter to the Ephesians, which is in the New Testament. But he's not the only one who preached about Christianity in Ephesus. After Jesus was crucified, it's believed that one of his 12 disciples, named John, came to Ephesus. And it's also believed that he did not come here alone, because people think that Mary, the mother of Jesus, also came with him. And the home that she supposedly lived in is about a 15-minute drive away from where we are now, at the Basilica of St. John. This is where John, the disciple who Jesus loved, spent his final days and was buried. Although it is not believed that Mary lived inside the city center of Ephesus, there's a really nice church dedicated to Mary on the site of the ruins. Ancient metal detector. Look at all these crosses. There's like a pit here, but it's obviously steps. No idea what happened here. It looks really interesting.
Yeah, like what would you do here?
Yeah, because it's not like a fountain or just a random pit, because there's these steps here that you can walk down. There's so much history in Ephesus, a history of wealth and a history that ties in with the New Testament. Thank you so much for watching. This is WITY Travels. What could possibly be next?